Aidan's mom is Amy Clune. Just can you tell the audience just a little bit about the involvement of your team and what you got going on there?
So there was a lieutenant that I was working with on Dylan's case that actually called our main office and requested that I help him with the Aidan's case. And these two cases is like cases that I've never had experience with, because there's so much area out there. It's crazy. So EquuSearch has been involved with both cases, and now with Aidan, we're going to put some drones up in the air. Some really good pilots are going to go out there and fly. The lieutenant that's over this case in Nevada, I believe, that's working this case, he's amazing. I mean, he set it all up for me to where all I had to do was look at a map, talk to a drone pilot, tell this drone pilot exactly where he needs to go. But it's like 60 to 100 acres that needs to be flown out there to see if we could possibly try to find this kid. And it's sad because he's 19, he's young, he's the age of one of my sons. And it just makes you wonder, like, the mental stuff, like you were saying, COVID messed us up as well as all these young children that we have. And then they were, quarantined and stuck inside. And then now that they're out there, all this mental health stuff, it's a sad situation, but I'm going to do whatever I can possibly to help both of them. And I hope that we can get answers for both of them. And, these boys are the same age as my son, like I said, and I think about them daily. I think, what can I possibly do to actually put my feet on the ground out there? But I think they have some of the best with law enforcement out there, working with them hand in hand and doing everything that they possibly can. I spoke to a lieutenant the other day, and it was on a weekend, and he had just got back from camping and was right back in the saddle with working things for Aidan's case, that so that we can go out there with some pilots and get this flown so that we can run the images through locate. And I spoke with Aidan's mom briefly, and then we lost service, and just to hear the pain from her voice and from Dylan's mom's voice, it's just hard, I'll tell you that much. But the area out there is like area that I've never seen before. You can put in your GPS one location that you're going to that says it's 6 miles, but it literally takes you 30 minutes to travel that 6 miles. I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
And this is again, you're talking about Box Elder, right? The lieutenant from Box Elder County Sheriff's Department. The terrain is similar as to the terrain, obviously, that we saw in the Dylan Rounds case, right? It's it's not farming. It's kind of like mountainous with a whole bunch of desert and a little mix in between. But this kid was not from that area. He drove from California and went in and crossed into Utah. So this makes it kind of odd and off-putting that this young man would go from Sonoma, I believe they lived in Sonoma County, which is a beautiful part of California, I believe, and went into this desolate area to be, I guess, by himself. He was. I heard and saw some of the interviews that he was speaking erratically and talking about people following him and things of that nature, talking with the grandparents. They were going to set him up with a trailer and get him, like, this was a family that was struggling to help kind of like headed off at the past, this mental health issue that he was struggling with, and what parents don't have children that go through scratchy and kind of bad areas of their lives, and when you just try to guide them along and help them, and that's what makes this sad.